What is the difference between synchronous code and asynchronous code? Perfect. So synchronous code means it executes fast one after the other. No need to wait it. But in asynchronous code, we have to wait. In that case, we write async. We are telling the JavaScript engine that this is asynchronous code, so you have to wait. You write await. In that case, it waits it, and after that, it comes back to the next step. What is the difference between JavaScript object and JSON? Perfect. This understand by only JavaScript. This is universal. Every technology understands. So that's why server sends the data in JSON. We have to convert back to JavaScript object. Every technology converts into their local version. Now, for example, you have sent the request through iPhone. Server send the response in JSON only to iPhone also. They'll convert from iPhone JSON to their own version. That's what normally happens. Okay. Okay. What is three-tier architecture? Client server and database is the three-tier architecture. Let us see the new solution. Shall if possible, try to use Bootstrap in each and every task so you can gain lots of experience on that. Now what I will do, I have set of node modules also. I have just created it, but it doesn't have Bootstrap and React Bootstrap and React Orthodox. So I'll say npm install Bootstrap, React, Bootstrap, and React Orthodox. I have a general node modules. These are extra, so I'm just installing these extra things. We can save some time. That's why I'm just creating it. And I can run it. See the code. See, for your understanding, I am creating the variable names as JSON data, JSO data. But actually, you can create like products, raw products, like that you can create. Raw products means JSON format. Products means converted format. Because you are learning, I am creating it as a JSON data, JSO data. Understood what is the use state? We use array.map a lot. Nice. Everything is coming from the products. Good work. Okay. Today we are going to start working on. We have already started working on this data architecture. We are going to go a bit depth into it. Yes, Vishal, do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Small doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, in the console, it was showing error. Each child in a list should have a unique key prop.
It's not error actually, it's a warning, you can ignore it.
Okay, thank you.
Now, what we are going to do, see, data architecture means data architecture. Data architecture means client, database, and middleware. Client, database, and middleware, and communication between these things. Okay. And normally in data architecture, multiple clients can be there. Multiple clients can be there. So normally browser, iPhone, iOS device and Android devices are the normal clients nowadays. Okay. And we can send a request from browser, or we can send a request from iPhone or Android. We can receive the response back. Okay. Now full stack developer means what? Client side developer means working on any one of these areas. Client side developer means working on any one of these areas. Once you finish this course properly, you can work on all the three areas. Because once you work on this React.js, it is 80%. This iPhone and Android just 20%, not even 20%. There are 15 videos are there. If you go through those 15 videos, you can work on iPhone and Android as well. Why it is only 15 videos? Because everything is same. There also you have to use JSXML. There also you have to use JavaScript. Like we have Bootstrap components, a set of Bootstrap components. You have a set of React Native components which you have to use. That's it. Everything remains same. Flexbox. Everything remains same. So that's why once you learn React.js, learning mobile application development, we call it as React Native, is very easy. Okay. And earlier days, JavaScript is limited only to browser. That's it. Earlier days, JavaScript is limited to only browser. As the technology advanced, using JavaScript, you can develop iPhone application, you can develop Android application, you can develop middleware also, or server also you can develop. Middleware also, server also you can develop. Earlier it was not possible, but it is possible now. So that's why if you learn JavaScript, you can work on all areas. But to work on this, you should know SQL. You should know SQL. To work on this browser, you should know HTML. HTML means JSXML in this case. You should know JSXML, CSS, JavaScript. To work on in this JSXML and JavaScript. CSS doesn't support because that is not browser based. Then how do you write CSS? You write CSS in JavaScript objects. And here also JSXML and JavaScript, and here JavaScript, here is SQL. We have already worked on JSXML. We have already worked on CSS. We have already worked on JavaScript. So working on this easy, this, and this also. Now we are going to focus on this. This middleware is useful to receive the request from the client and send the response to the client. Receive the request and send the response. Now we have learned how to send the request, how to handle the response, but we haven't worked on how to receive the request, how to send the response. Got a point? We have worked on what? Sending the request, sending the request, receiving the response. We have worked on it. Now, what are we going to learn? Receiving the request, sending the response. Because middleware. Got a point? For that, you should know JavaScript. Do you know JavaScript? Yes, we have already worked on. Normally, in three-tier architecture, this three-tier architecture, most of the times people use Java or .NET or PHP or Python. New possibilities are JavaScript also can be used. New possibilities are JavaScript also can be used to develop the middleware. Got a point? For that, you have to go a bit history. For that, you have to go a bit history about it. You know, long ago, I don't know whether you know it or not. Long ago, if you wanted to access internet, you have to go to browsing center and you have to do it. Now, after that, things has changed. You have to go to computer and access. Now, you just go to your pocket and open the smartphone. It is already connected. Things has improvised. Exactly the same thing here. Now, we have a browser. Browser is designed in such a way that browser can understand HTML, browser can understand CSS, browser can understand JavaScript. Browser can understand JavaScript. If I write the JavaScript code and if I execute it through browser, will it execute it or not? Yes or no? It executes it. If I write Python and execute it through browser, will it execute it? No. Why? Why? Because browser has JavaScript engine in it. What? JavaScript engine. Browser has JavaScript engine in it. What exactly this JavaScript engine does? It takes the JavaScript and executes. It takes the JavaScript and executes. That's what JavaScript engine is for. Earlier JavaScript developer means the developer is limited to browser only. The developer is limited to browser only because only browser can understand JavaScript. Why only browser understands JavaScript? Because only browser has JavaScript engine. Only browser has JavaScript engine. Nowhere else JavaScript can be executed. Understand? This happened till 2009. Till 2009. Till 2009, JavaScript can be executed through browser only, no other way. Because browser has JavaScript engine. Why browser has JavaScript engine in it? W3C2. Every browser has created their own JavaScript engines. You know, Chrome browser has a JavaScript engine named V8. What? V8 is the JavaScript engine. Now, Internet Explorer has a JavaScript engine named Chakra. Firefox has a JavaScript engine named Spider Monkey. What? Spider Monkey. Safari has a JavaScript engine named JavaScript Core. JavaScript code. Like that, every browser has their own JavaScript engine. If I write any JavaScript and if I execute it through browser, it works because browser has JavaScript engine in it. Browser has JavaScript engine in it. Understanding what I'm saying? Clear? Complicated? Now, things has changed from 2009 onwards. Things has changed from 2009 onwards. What there is a guy, Ian Dahl. I think Ian Dahl. There is a person called Ian Dahl. What this guy has done in the year 2009, he has created a new software using C++. He has created a new software using C++. What this guy has done, we have browser in our system, right? Which browser you have? Chrome browser you have. And Chrome is the most used browser. What this Ian Dahl has done, he has taken the V8 JavaScript engine from Chrome browser and added it to C++. He has taken the V8 JavaScript engine. Chrome has V8 JavaScript engine. He has taken the V8 JavaScript engine. Why he has taken V8 JavaScript engine? That is most used in the market. So he has taken the V8 JavaScript engine and added it to his C++ software. And they named this software as Node.js. What? Node.js. So basically, Node.js is a C++ software. Node.js is developed using C++ by Ian Dahl. And it has a V8 JavaScript engine. Yes, V8 JavaScript engine. Now, because it has V8 JavaScript engine in it, if we give JavaScript code to Node.js, it can execute. If we give JavaScript code to Node.js, it can execute it. So it leads to a new possibilities. It leads to a new possibilities. Till then, JavaScript is limited only to browser. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated, right? So earlier, JavaScript means you write something, it opens through JavaScript engine within the browser, it executes it. Now they have this Ian Dahl has taken this JavaScript engine and added into his C++ software, and he named it as Node.js. So now JavaScript can execute using Node.js as well. Now let us try it. For example, what I will do, I'll create a folder. I'm creating a folder called Node.js. I just want to test it first. So what I'll do, JSE. I'm just creating a soft folder called JSE. I'll open it through this. Okay. Now here, what I'll do, I'll say index.js. And here I'll write some basic code. I'll write some basic code. I'll write I am supposed to create HTML file. Now basics file we have created. Browser, JavaScript. Okay, now there is nothing in it basically. Now what I will do, I will create a JavaScript file. I will write some JavaScript code in it and I will open it through browser. Okay. So now what I will do, I am creating a file index.js. Any name you can give. I'm just giving index.js. And I am writing alert. This code is executing the console. Console.log. This code is executing using Java. I have created this and I will link it. So just before the body is closing, I'll create the script tag and here I'll give /index.js. Then if I open it and see here what happens, there is nothing here. Are you able to see? This code is executing using JavaScript engine because browser has JavaScript engine in it. Now I can execute this code without browser also. I can execute this code without browser also. If I have Node.js software installed, then I can execute this code without JavaScript, without browser also. Because Node.js is a software developed by Riandal in the year 2009 using C++, which has V8 JavaScript engine in it. So now, because Node.js is developed using C++, it is also command user interface. Everything you have to do it through commands. Everything you have to do it through commands. So now what I will do, I wanted to execute this code using Node.js. First of all, I will check whether Node.js is installed in my system or not. We have already installed earlier, yes or no? So what I will do, I will say node space icon 18.12.1 is the latest version we have, that means Node.js is installed. Now what I will do, I will say node space index.js. Now see what is string here. This code is executing using JavaScript. Now right now I am opening through browser. No, I am not opening through browser. I am opening through terminal. Because why it is through terminal? Because Node.js supports terminal only. Because why Node.js supports terminal? Because it is developed using C++. C or C++, it is terminal based. Understanding what I am saying? Clear? Now, what this Riandal has done, he has created a software called Node.js, which has JavaScript engine in it. That means if you pass any JavaScript code to Node.js, it has the ability to execute it because it has JavaScript. Okay. And they have added this JavaScript engine, but they haven't stopped there. They have started adding so many features, so many extra packages to it. React Autodom is a package. Yes or no? Bootstrap is a package. React Bootstrap is a package. In the same way, they have started adding so many packages to it. See, Tata company initially, they started with a single product initially. But as the time passes, they are selling almost everything. They are selling from salt to airplane. They are selling almost everything. Exactly the same thing. Initially, this Node.js software has nothing but JavaScript engine in it. But gradually, they have started adding so many extra modules to it. the module state. Now let us go to this Node.js website. Node.js is an open source cross-platform JavaScript runtime environment. That means JavaScript code can be executed. That's what it is. Now, if I click on this docs, now 18.13 is the latest. I have 18.12, so one version older version. If I click on docs, now we can see it. I am clicking on this 18.13.0. Are able to see here? All these are inbuilt modules of Node.js. There are few useful modules are also there. Around 60 to 70 modules they have created it, and they keep on adding into them. They keep on added into that. Initially, Node.js is a software which has only JavaScript engine in it. That's it. Which has only JavaScript engine. Now see, you take MS Dhoni for example. He joined as a normal player, like wicketkeeper. Then as time passes, he became a wicket keeper plus batsman also. So, as the time passes, he became a wicket keeper, batsman and captain. He is one of the good batsmen, greatest wicket keepers and greatest captain also. He has evolved exactly the same. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated? Now, if we use these packages, our Node.js application can be much effective. And you can use inbuilt packages or modules, or if you want, you can download and install it from npm.js as well. If you want, you can download and install it from npm.js.com. In React.js, we are installing the packages, right? Here also the same. But Node.js has separate packages in npm.js. There are certain things which we cannot use it here. For example, Bootstrap, we cannot use it here. Because this is CUI, command user interface. There is no UI to this. React Router DOM, you cannot use it here. There is nothing called navigation in this. Understanding what I am saying? Now what we will do, we will start working on this Node.js modules. We'll just start touching a few of the modules. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated. I'm going slowly and steadily. Okay. Now we will try to use, for example, OS module. We'll try to use this OS module. OS is inbuilt module in Node.js, which is helpful for detecting which operating system the system is running. Which operating system the system is running, we can detect using OS module. Now let us try. I'll click on this OS module. Now see, there are so many options they have given it, but what we can do, we can create like this. The Node OS module provides operating system related utility methods and properties. It can be accessed using like this. What is this required? We know import. What is this required? What is this required? So require is like import. Require is like, whenever you create a JavaScript file, that will be treated as a module. That will be treated as module. Again, there are two types of modules out there. ES module, common JS module. ES module and common JS module. And the ES module is the latest, common JS is the old approach. Any JavaScript file will be a module, either ES module or common JS. Even in React JS also, if you create a component, that means a new file will be created. That is actually called as module. That is actually called as module, and you are calling it as you are referring it as component. You are referring it as component, but it is actually module. And in ES module, we use the import key to import the packets. In common JS module, we use require to import the common JS. Understanding what I am saying? Complicated? Clear? Now I will try to use it. Now if I want here also, I can create package.json. Like we have package.json in our React JS, right? Here also we can create it if you want to. Okay, let us try it. Now what I will do, I am into index.js. Now let me delete it. Delete it now. So found require constant require constant OS is equal to file. Node OS also you can give, OS also you can give. Now we have actually imported the OS module from inbuilt Node.js. We have imported the OS module from inbuilt OS. What exactly is OS module? You can access the details of the system. That's the details of the system. Got your point? Now how do I access it? Now let us see here. I'll say console log OS dot free memory. Now it will give us the available free memory of the system. Now let us try it. Able to see here. This is the free memory I have in my system. Now we have something called full memories also. This is the available memory of the system. This is the full memory of the system. Can we do it through browser? These things? Browser has certain limitations. It will not allow to take all these things. But Node.js has certain modules which we can do it. Node.js has certain modules which we can. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated. So this is now what I can do. I will say generate by let available is 4.6 is the available space in my system. We are accessing system details. Now see, imagine you have been to some other computer and try to access your Gmail. You will get an email. Your email has been signed into Windows 10, 11 in this area like that. They are detecting right which system they are using like this thing. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated. Understood what is the OS module? How many modules are there in Node.js? So many are there. So many are there. We are not going to use this much, but I'm just showing you the how it works. Understanding? And we have one more module is there, which might be helpful. So there is one more module called HTTP. If you use this module in your application becomes like a server. Your application becomes like a server. So your application can receive the request, can send the response. Which package you have to use for that? HTTP. HTTP is the package you have to use it, but we don't use the HTTP again. Why? So there are inbuilt packages out there. And out of that inbuilt HTTP is one of the packages. If you use that HTTP package, your normal Node.js application can become like a middleware, can receive and send the response. Can receive the request and send the response. But we are not going to use the HTTP package. The reason is there is a company who has taken this HTTP package, improvised it, not just like they improvised it a lot, and they named it as Express.js. What? Express.js. So some company has taken this HTTP module and improvised it by so many folds, and they have released it to the public, named as Express.js. If you install this Express.js, then your Node.js application becomes like a server. Node.js application will become like a server. Got a point? Understanding what I'm saying? Right. But what we will do, we will start working on this Express.js in our coming session. I'm just giving the brief of it. I don't want to go in depth in single judgment because we you're slightly deviating. Yeah, slightly deviating. All these days we have written JavaScript based on. Now we are not going to write JavaScript based on browser. We are going to write JavaScript based on Node.js. How come Node.js executes the code? It has JavaScript engine in it. Yes, JavaScript engine. Got a point? You just do some research on it. What is Express.js? We'll start working on that in detail. We just try to do some research. Anyway, we are going to work on it. I'll be telling you what is module, what is a module.expose, and all those things will be working step by step. Now we are in the process of creating the middleware. We are in the process of creating the middleware. We already know how to create a client browser. Now we are in the process of creating a middleware. To create the middleware, you can use Express.js. Express.js is a third-party package for Node.js. If you have Node, if you know Node.js, then you can install Node. If you have Node.js installed, you can install Express.js. You can start converting that from a normal server to a normal system to a middleware. You can receive the request and send the response. Understanding what I'm saying? Complicated. The point to be noted today, JavaScript engine is no more limited to only browser. JavaScript engine got freedom by Randall from browser. Randall from browser. Got a point? Now, anywhere it can be used. Now, people started using it in using Node.js because they are using this JavaScript. Okay, clear? So there is nothing practical task. I want you to try this theory, just to do some research on it. Okay. This is just introduction to Node.js. We'll go in depth step by step.